It was once the shopping mecca of Macon, the stretch along Eisenhower Parkway between I-75 and 475. It was all there. Media Play, Kmart, Target, you name it.
And now those and many more stores are gone, leaving hundreds of thousands of square feet of retail space empty. Sabrina Burst talked to people asking why businesses are abandoning Eisenhower and leaving blight behind.
Frank, Lori, some people say they're feeling abandoned. Over the last 20 years, some businesses have shut down and moved out of the Eisenhower Parkway neighborhood. Some people living there told me the problem seems to be getting worse. When Derek Goodman pulls into the parking lot in Macon's Eisenhower Crossing, he remembers shopping sprees with family and friends.
I remember this used to be Marshall's. They used to be Dick's Sporting Goods.
Storefronts that once advertised sales now sit for sale themselves. Marshall's and Dick's Sporting Goods moved to North Macon. Others moved out of town entirely.
Circuit City, H.H. Gregg, Dick's Sporting Goods, Target.
The list goes on. At its peak in the 90s, the Macon Mall spanned 1.4 million square feet. But that all changed in the early 2000s. The economy went down and other shopping centers sprung up, like the shops at River Crossing in 2008. Dillard's moved there along with Belk and Dick's Sporting Goods. Other retailers shuttered entirely, like JCPenney. And then the community took another blow when the mall's owners demolished their east wing in 2011.
It made me feel bad because it ain't changed for the better. It changed really for the worse.
That's mostly because the loss of business allowed blight to prosper.
It make you feel abandoned, make you feel like no one cares.
Mercer Economics Associate Professor Antonio Saravia says it comes down to cash.
Businesses seem to be moving, chasing the customers, right? So that's what happens. Where the money goes, where the families decide to live, that's where the shops are gonna go.
Let's take a closer look at the numbers. In the 4 census tracts around the Macon Mall, the U.S. Census says the average family income is about $29,000. Now up north, around Bass Road, that number more than triples at $99,000.
So you have more families that want to live in North Macon, safety concerns versus downtown or Eisenhower area. And you have the families with more purchasing power in there.
But Saravia says while some businesses are abandoning Eisenhower, it doesn't mean the community should abandon hope.
There's going to be entrepreneurs that are going to take advantage of some big businesses living infrastructure in place in there.
At the Macon-Bibb Industrial Authority, Economic Development Manager Tyler Garrison says current owners of the vacant buildings can apply for the Macon Bright program. It's designed to help owners save on rising property taxes if they make renovations to help attract new buyers.
While they're marketing, trying to get someone to come in as a new tenant, they're going to be able to keep their taxes at that same rate for a certain period of time or until that building is completely full.
Goodman wants those incentives to help, but says so far he's seen little progress and a lot of frustration in the community.
Not everybody has a car here. And not everybody know how to ride the bus. And not everybody know how to use Uber.
They have to do without it or find a way.
It make it extra hard for people here.
And leaves them wishing this part of Macon could go back to the way business used to be. The Macon Bright program I mentioned was approved by Bibb County Commissioners in May. Garrison says so far only one business has taken advantage of the incentive, and it's not along the Eisenhower corridor. That business is near the airport. Back to you.
For an in-depth history of retail flight in the Eisenhower Parkway area, go to 13WMAZ.com.
You'll also find more Drone 13 video, maybe not quite that type, in this story, and it'll show you retail spaces that are available all across West Macon.
While some businesses decline and change their location, another factor could be online retailers. According to the U.S. Department of Commerce, brick and mortar store sales have gone down 50% between 2000 and 2018, while online retail has leaped 300%.
By 2021, a fifth of the retail market will shift to the internet. A report from the Institute of Self-Reliance says 2/3 of that is expected to be controlled by Amazon.